Hey, and welcome back to Yard Sales and Dreams. Thanks for stopping by.
Come on in. We got all kinds. Oh, I didn't know. And take your time and look around. Fast is yours? Yes. Will you take 15 for all of them? I'm getting out of here right now. You know what? I hate doing that, but I will.
How much are you asking on your t-shirts?
On the what?
The t-shirts.
Harley shirts?
Yeah.
Okay. 9, 10. There's 12 of them.
Okay.
13. And we got some ladies too. I don't know if.
Yeah. Take those.
That's brand new. 13. 15. And then I bought her this jacket, man. You can imagine how much that was at Harley. And just dig through any of this.
Okay.
Look down on the floor because she's got stuff down there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie, if you'll just stay here for a minute, I need to go get my beer. I'll bring it over here.
It's a cool copper tea kettle.
How much does she have on that?
It's 10. Yeah. I love your cabinetry in here. This old cabinetry,
Well,
it's
I'll tell
really
you
cool.
what.
I'm gonna get all the baby stuff, I think. I'm gonna get most of this baby stuff. This pile here, basically $10.50. Yeah. And I'm gonna go look on the porch if that's okay. And you can just leave that bag on the top.
Yeah, you want me to put that in the bag?
Sure. How you doing? So the music at this yard sale just began to get a little louder, and I didn't want to have a copyright strike, so I'm gonna just talk about a little bit of what you see here. There was some vintage Christmas there. And I think on this shelf, there were a few old Play School toys, and that's a Play School truck that I was checking out. It looks like it was from like the early 90s. It had some cracks in it as I took a closer look at it, and it looked like it was missing some parts, so I passed on that. I do find this lovely thistle vase right here, and it was marked $2. I did end up going ahead and buying that. It was really cool. The white outline that you see going around the thistle, it was enameled, I guess you'd say, but it was really cool. So for $2, and that's currently listed on my eBay. I have that listed as a auction, I believe. I don't do a whole lot of auctions these days. I do the buy it now or best offer. It just seems to work out better with my work schedule. And there's some Christmas here, not very old Christmas, going back to early 2000s, is what most of it was.
Oil
Sure.
out, so I know it works.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I bought this for $5.
Alright, let me know. I'll put it in my truck.
Looks like a
Yeah, you know what? I'd like to see if that mechanism moved. That'd be a big deal if it did.
This was a beer sign that you saw my husband pick up in the last frame. He bought it for $5. It does light up, and it's a local beer sign from Cincinnati. What is that?
Cool, man.
Just an oil can?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's got some writing on it.
I like it.
I did pass on these few old dolls. This one's eyes didn't seem to be working correctly. I know there can be some value in dolls, but I will show you what I did purchase in this next segment. We're going to start right off with these Elvis ornaments. These Elvis ornaments, I looked them up. They are marked inside of the leg. This little marking here. So I was able to look a few of them up and couldn't find any exact matches or comps as to these exact ornaments. But I do think that for the 3 of them, for the $3 that I paid, I should be able to get at least $15 to $20 an ornament. And I would be very happy if that happened. These are darts. I'm going to say these were, they're made in Japan. So I'm going to say that these are probably dating back to, I don't know, nothing on the back. I'm going to say that they're dating back to the 60s, 70s. I'm not really positive on that, but I think that they will do well. Next, I want to show you these apothecary jars, as they call them. You can put just about anything in these. I paid $2 for this smaller one, $3 for the larger one. So I suspect that I could get maybe $25 to $40 is going to be my range on those. I'm going to list them here soon. If they don't have any luck, they'll be coming to the 127, the world's longest yard sale, with us in August. I do want to talk about this. Look how gorgeous that is. I could not find a mark. There's no marking on the bottom of this, but it does have the enameled dots on it, and the trim around the thistle, they are enameled as well. Very, very gorgeous vase. I'm gonna just say, with no markings or anything, I paid $2 for that. I'm thinking I can probably get 30 and be in really good profit range. These, I found all of these together, and they were to go onto a metal rack display. I have these listed. I listed these a day ago, I guess. I have those listed for, I think, like $35 for the whole set of them. I think there's like sets of 8, something like that. So if I get $35 for each one of those little boxes, that would be great profit. This was a copper and brass pot that I found. I did pay $10 for that. That says Bon Gusto on the very bottom, and it's made in Italy. I'm guessing around $50. I couldn't find the exact one. I did find one that was very similar, but that was really darkened and aged over time, that sold for $50. So I might list mine for $65 and do best offer. I think that'd be smart. I want to talk about these Harley Davidson t-shirts. I picked this stack of Harley Davidson t-shirts up. A lot of them are brand new condition. If not, well, maybe 2 or 3 of them have the tags on them still. Very excellent condition. Aren't those great? I will probably, there's large and XL in here, and what I will probably end up doing is putting them into a lot of large and then a lot of extra large together. And I've seen where a lot of 4 of them were going for, I think, like $65 to $80. This one is actually marked Paris on the back, Paris, France. So that one was pretty cool. I have done really well with vintage baby clothes from 50s, 60s, era. I'm going to list these all together as a lot. I paid $10 for this blanket, these pieces of clothing, and this little adorable thing that you hang on the side of the crib, and it makes a little tune, and it was made in Japan. So it's a sweet little lullaby to fall asleep to, huh? This I want to talk about. This, if you guys see these, if you find vintage baby blankets that has the satin edge and the fleece main fabric. There are a few brands out there that do better than others. I could not find much on this brand, and I'm hoping just the pristine color and fabric will pull it through and help it do really well. But these things sell for several $100s for the old baby blankets. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. These clothes hangers, that was also in this lot of baby things for $10. I'm probably just gonna throw these in with the clothing lot that I do. And the vintage aluminum Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's doesn't say it on this side, but if I flip it over on this side, it's a 6-foot Christmas tree with a stand, and it's it says use with Evergleam color projector and revolving stand. So I don't know if that means it's an Evergleam. I'm going to advertise it as such and just say, look at the box and be a judge for yourself before buying this item. So I also bought these Care Bear pieces, $4 for all of it. I found a comp. This comes open. It's the Care-a-Lot house, I guess you'd say. I found where this set sells from anywhere from $80 to $300. So I am gonna hope for in the $200 range because I have all of these accessories that go with it. I did pull all these out and look at the bottom. They are 80s. So I am really hoping that does very well. That really, I mean, that's 1983. I don't know if I had one, but I'm sure someone in my family did, because as soon as I seen that, I really remembered playing with something like that. Vintage trucker cap, picked that up for $2. I also picked up this awesome flip alarm clock, and if you don't look for these at yard sales, you should, because they sell really good and they're pretty hot right now. For my what sold portion of this video, I just want to show you guys these vintage 1980s, 1990s bikinis that I sold. I picked these all up for just a few bucks, and I ended up selling these things for $85 in a buy it now lot, and they actually were part of the global shipping program, and they went to another country. I believe it was Canada, but they are pretty awesome. They're really high cut, like the kind you used to see on the swimsuit models back in the day. That is it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.